Welcome to video PN12, multiples of 3 or 5. This is from lesson 4, example 5, 2 parts. Part A. How many integers from 1 through 1,000 are multiples of 3 or 5? And then part B, just how many are not multiples of 3 or 5? Alright, so you've got to realize that multiples of 3 and multiples of 5 overlap. So what we've got to do is consider 2 overlapping sets. So I'm a visual person. I'm going to draw a diagram. This is my total universe, and within it I've got multiples of 3, multiples of 5, and where they overlap is actually going to be multiples of 15. Alright, so if you want to find multiples of 3 or 5, that's equal to the multiples of 3 plus the multiples of 5 minus the multiples of 15. If you just added these and these, you'd be double counting. So this takes care of that double counting. Alright, so all I've got to do now is find out how many are multiples of each. Alright, so let's just do that. So for multiples of 3, I know it goes 3, 6, 9, all the way up to 9, 9, 9. For multiples of 5, I know it goes 5, 10, 15, all the way up to 1,000. For multiples of 15, I know it goes 15, 30, 45, all the way up to, I'll use my calculator to find out where it ends. Okay, so let's work, all I gotta do is find out this, 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 and add and subtract, and I'm done. Alright, so remember this is 3 times 1, 3 times 2, 3 times 3, 3 times 333. So I've got these consecutive items in my list, so all I do is I subtract and add 1. And I get 333. Over here, this is 5 times 1, 5 times 2, 5 times 3. This is 5 times 200. All I do is I subtract and add 1. Okay, so there's 200 of those. So right now I've got 333 plus 200, and now we got to find the multiples of 15. And again, I'm not so good with my multiples of 15. Let me show you how I find out how it ends. All I'm going to do is take 1,000 divide it by 15, and I get that. I'm going to take that whole part, 66, and find out 990 is my highest. Okay, so now I've got 15 times 1, 15 times 2, 15 times 3, 15 times 66. So again, I take 66 minus 1 and add 1. And that's 66. So now I'm just going to take 333 plus 200 minus the overlap of 66. and I get 467. So 467 is the answer to part A. Part B says, how many are not multiples of 3 or 5? Well, that's just going to be the total minus the things that are in these circles. So now I'm curious about how many things are outside of there. So for part B, do the work up here, it's going to be total minus the things that are multiples. The total, there's 1,000 integers in my universe. The things that were multiples were 467. I'll just show you how to use the calculator again. 1,000 minus, I'll just show you a second answer, 533. And that's the answer for part B. So there you have it, how to work with two overlapping sets to find multiples of 3 or 5.